everyone, how's it going? So welcome to the third movie marathon video that I've made this summer. Every summer I usually do one movie marathon video, but with this video, this will be the third movie marathon video that I will have done, and this probably won't be the last. So a few days ago I got done doing the Pixar movie marathon video, and that video just got released on YouTube today, and I seriously can't wait to start this next movie marathon. I will be marathoning all of the Criterion movies that I own. Currently the Criterion sale is going on right now, and during this sale I picked up 5 titles, and I have a total of 7 Criterions that I own. The 5 titles I did pick up from the Criterion sale were all blind buys, movies I have not seen before, and they have all been movies that people have been recommending to me, and movies that I have been dying to see. I figured I'd do a movie marathon video just to, showcase all of these movies that I've watched. Because for many of these will be first-time watches, so hopefully you guys will enjoy hearing my opinions on all of these new movies. Now we're going to be watching these movies in order of spine number. That's really the only interesting way to do videos, relating to Criterions, is doing the spine numbers. So the first one we will be watching is Seven Samurai. This is one I just recently picked up. The second one we will be watching is Akira, another one I just recently picked up. We will then be watching The Killing, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Following that, we will watch Badlands, a movie that I've been dying to see for quite some time, directed by Terrence Malick. Following that, we will watch The Beatles' Hard Day's Night. I've already seen this a few times. Great movie. Same thing goes with Moonrise Kingdom. This was the very first Criterion I picked up. I'm very much looking forward to watching this one again. And then we will close out this marathon with Failsafe, a movie I have been dying to see these past few weeks. I'm very excited to be watching these 7 movies, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this Criterion movie marathon. So the first movie we'll be watching during this Criterion marathon is Seven Samurai, a film by Akira Kurosawa, and I'm going to do my very best to watch this movie in one sitting. It's nearly 3.5 hours long. The longest movie I have seen is Gone with the Wind, but I did watch that in a couple sittings, but I'm going to do my very best this time to watch Seven Samurai in one sitting. I feel like with, a movie that has been highly talked about, I feel like me watching this in 2 sittings is going to kind of ruin the impact of it. We'll see though, but I will definitely do my best to watch this in one sitting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Seven Samurai. Alright, just finished up watching Seven Samurai, and man oh man, this was such a good movie. It's a very well crafted movie, very well made. I really don't know what else new I can say about this movie. It was very engaging, the characters were so great, and I did manage to sit through this in one sitting. I did get up a couple times though to go grab some food and water and whatnot, but I did sit through this movie in one sitting, and I'm very proud of myself for that. This is a movie I can easily watch from start to finish. Due to its very investing story, great characters, and that long runtime honestly didn't bother me at all. It is a very lengthy movie and you can definitely feel its runtime, but to me I didn't really seem to mind that at all. I can't say this is a perfect movie just yet. I'm gonna need to give it a rewatch, but I'm sure with that rewatch it'll definitely receive a perfect grade. The next movie we will be watching for this marathon will be Akira, another Akira Kurosawa film. I really liked Seven Samurai, and I'm sure I'll like this one too, so without further ado, let's pop this in and check out Akira. Just finished up watching Akira, and just like Seven Samurai, this is such a good movie. The main actor in this movie, Takashi Shimura, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but he was super good in this movie. Easily one of the best performances I've ever seen in any movie. He gave one of the best performances I've ever seen. And the scene on the swing that's on the cover of this Criterion, it was very brief, like life, but it was super impactful, nearly brought me to tears, and was easily the best scene out of this entire movie. And this is also going to be another movie that I'm going to have to give a rewatch, and I'm sure with a rewatch my rating will go up for this movie. Next up we will be watching The Killing, directed by Stanley Kubrick. I'm very excited to be watching another Kubrick film, so without further ado, let's pop this in and check out The Killing. Just finished up watching The Killing, and I'm very glad to say that I've finally seen another Stanley Kubrick film. It's 84 minutes long, it's a very short movie, and it's a very simple one too. It's a pretty easy watch. I mean, with that short runtime, you can get through the entire movie in one sitting pretty easily. It's well paced, just like with the other two movies I've seen, and just like with the other two movies I've seen, this will definitely benefit from a rewatch. But from what I saw with this movie, I really liked it. I really liked the look and the style of the film. Its tone was captured very well. It was a short and simple movie, and I really did enjoy it. I'm very excited for this next film. We will be watching Badlands, a movie directed by Terrence Malick. I'm finally glad to be watching another Terrence Malick film, so let's pop this in and check out Badlands. Just finished up watching Badlands, and wow, this was actually a pretty good movie. This was Malick's directorial debut, I believe, and he definitely started out with a real good one. Performances in this movie were super good. Martin Sheen, Sissy Spacek, they were very good in this movie. The use of narration is definitely a big aspect of Terrence Malick's films, and it was used very well in this movie. It's a very well-paced movie. I thought it had a very interesting story, and it was interesting to see these two people in love going on, a killing spree, essentially. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I think it's one of Malick's better films in my opinion, and I am very happy to finally say that I've watched this movie, because I've seriously been wanting to watch this movie for a couple years now, and I'm finally glad that I got around to watching it. And the next movie we will be watching for this movie marathon will be The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. I've already seen this movie a couple times, but I'm very much looking forward to watching this again. If you don't already know, The Beatles is my favorite musical group. I'm definitely looking forward to watching this movie again, so let's pop this in and check out A Hard Day's Night. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. Alright, just finished up watching The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. I really do enjoy this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. It's very funny too, a very comedic movie, which I like. It incorporates many great Beatles songs. A lot of them being from their A Hard Day's Night album. The Beatles definitely aren't actors, they're, musicians, obviously, that's what they're most known for, but I thought in this movie they were really great. They obviously have great chemistry together. So it's a very fun, very entertaining movie, and if you're a fan of the Beatles like me, you should definitely give this a watch. Up next, we will be watching Moonrise Kingdom, and personally, this is my favorite Criterion that I own so far. We're gonna pop this in and check out Moonrise Kingdom. Just finished up watching Moonrise Kingdom, and this is such a lovely movie. Wes Anderson is definitely a unique director. His movies are basically a genre in of itself, and just the style and the uniqueness of Wes Anderson's filmmaking is just so interesting to watch, and it was very well present in Moonrise Kingdom. This is easily my favorite Criterion that I own. I absolutely love the cover to this Criterion. You get this nice little mural of Moonrise Kingdom, and then it kind of spills over to the back of the cover. I just really like the artwork on this Criterion release. Very interesting to see two 12-year-olds who are in love, going off into the wilderness together. They go on quite the adventure, and it's a very funny movie too. I love all the actors in this movie. This is a movie I would highly suggest getting on Criterion just because of the artwork, and also all the supplements you get with the movie as well. There's some really great special features for this movie. Alright, so the final movie for this Criterion movie marathon video will be Failsafe. Very excited for this movie. It's directed by Sidney Lumet. I only just recently heard about this movie a few weeks ago, and I've heard lots of great things about it. It seems like a very good movie. Looking forward to checking this out. So let's pop this in and watch Failsafe. I am at an absolute loss for words. with what I just saw with Failsafe. This is easily one of the best movies I've ever seen. There is so much at stake here with what happens in this movie. And to see it all play out, it's something I wish I could watch again for the first time all over again. The camera work and framing for this movie was also super good. Whoever the DP was did an excellent job. Lumet's direction, absolutely incredible. I really don't know what else to say about this movie. It absolutely floored me. This is probably the only movie where I've ever said, "Oh my gosh," out loud too, during the movie, when certain scenes happen. Yeah, this just absolutely floored me. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. This was absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to watch this again. This is definitely a movie I'm going to need to show to my friends and family. I hope they'll get a real good kick out of this. I heard many great things about this movie, but I honestly never expected it to be this good. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video and tagging along with me watching many of these movies for the first time. It was definitely an experience I'll never forget, especially with Failsafe. Such a good movie. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for another video coming out to you guys within the next week. You can find me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. All the links for those can be found in the description of this video. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time.